Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? Hope everybody is having a great weekend. Just a couple of hours away until the Super Bowl starts. So not a whole lot of news yet to really go over. Some of the big excitement was Bitcoin started going again, up over $40,000. And if you guys, but then it came back down. So we'll take a look. Bitcoin, guys, what do you guys think? So my real question is, you guys think Bitcoin, it got up to 40,500. It's been on a tear. It's moving back up, but then it came all the way down to 37,000. So that's a pretty big gap. It's trending towards the lower side. If we look at the charts on it, it's pretty interesting. Because next Sunday, we have our next $50,000 Bitcoin buy. So we're definitely watching it to see where we think it's going and what it's doing. But you can see, I mean, it's trading and moving, very, very fast. If we look at you look at it, it's just constantly moving. So that's where we are with our Bitcoin, and our account on our Bitcoin is at right around 49,000, 48,995. So nickel away from 49,000. It actually was profitable when Bitcoin hit $40,500. We were actually in the profit zone. So definitely interesting to watch. A lot of people are talking about the Dogecoin, whatever you want to call it. I call it the nothing coin. I mean, it's a coin that's going to do nothing, but as long as people keep talking about it, and Elon Musk and people keep in there, it may go up. But overall, I wouldn't call that a very safe investment. But whatever you enjoy trading, definitely can do that. Yeah, everything's looking good. Here's all our Bitcoin. So 38,504 just keeps moving right around there. So very interesting. 38.5. Look at that. Right there, 38.5. Perfect number. Drops down a little bit, but it's crazy how fast it moves. Let's talk about the week ahead. So we actually picked up a few thousand more dollars after those other option contracts expired worthless. We got the credit for those because we didn't have to buy them back. That was actually a negative credit. So take a look at the account. So this is where we are for the week. I mean, obviously, our big play this week is CCIV. We're also going to watch OZOP if it dips. They had some negative news out, so hopefully it dips back again and we'll buy back in. But yeah, if you take a look at CCIV, it's definitely this is our big play. We have almost $500,000 riding on this thing, so this is going to be big. I mean, so here's the thing: if I'm going to be watching this. Obviously, they have the commercial during the Super Bowl, Lucifer Motors, and everybody's expecting this big news announcement. But what it is you want to look at these. And if you look at this, if you look at it, probably the best, let's say if we look at the 1 month chart of this. So, it hovers around the $17, $20 range. So I'm pretty confident it has, even if they don't have news right away, it's going to stay above $20. So that's why I did lower the 25 strikes to the 22.5s and 20s. I may even, if it comes down a little, I may look at like the 17.5 or 15s just because the premiums are so well. But this thing's going to hit. I think this is going to be our big home run. And, I like it at 35, hopefully tomorrow. Now, I will say if there is some momentum tomorrow and it's up 4 or 5 more points, and there's no news, I may take a few of the 22.5s off the table just because we'll have a nice profit. Because you have to remember, when you have this many contracts in play, we have 4,504 contracts. Every dime, 10 cents, is $45,000. So, and what this shows you is on a $2.50 spread. So if CCIV goes up $2.50, we should see 30. You should see 30, 40, about 40 cents come off of these. So if let's say CCIV goes up 3 or 4 points tomorrow, we could see $200,000 in profit right here. So I may take, like I said, some of these off the table, just to be conservative. And you know what? If we can make $200,000 on a Monday and start the week off, why not do it like that? And then so definitely looks good. Also, our Bantech, we have 1 million shares of this. This is the one we're looking to see some movement on. Also, CTYX, we have 100,000 shares left. That one's been moving really nicely. So we'll keep watching that one. Dana says, do you pick margin account or cash account? Always margin account. just so that you owe, that way you can leverage your money better. So might as well always do that. David says Dogecoin will have a commercial during the Super Bowl. I have no idea if they do or not. I can't see him having one. I mean, it's pretty bad when the actual person who invented the coin said the coin is worthless. So, I mean, I don't care what you guys do with your money, and you know everybody's on the wagon, but to me, very high risk. So, excuse me. Timbo, welcome. Our newest YouTube sponsor has access to those really cool emojis. Aaron says, have you checked out Coinbase Pro? Much better layout and less trading fees. I have, and actually, I can't, the trading fees are identical. So I'm not sure where you're seeing lower trading fees on that. I did check it out. But the trading fees, when you look them up, show that they were identical trading fees. So if you do have information on it, definitely send it to me. I definitely appreciate it because I actually have a Coinbase Pro. So you actually have, if you have a Coinbase account, and then you just go, here, let's see here. Because the Coinbase and Coinbase Pro are the same thing. Once you have an account, it's the same login. You don't have to do anything. Let's see here. Find it for you guys. So this is the same thing. The Coinbase Pro, I'm not seeing anywhere different. You know, we can do a buy order right here. I'm not seeing anything different in here when I looked at the pricing and stuff, but it all pretty much looks the same. I don't know if we have to move the money over, but it has all the limits and stuff. So it's good to go, but I didn't see where the prices were any different. I guess we could look if we wanted to buy. Let's see here for two. Go to a order screen, I guess. But yeah, because you guys mentioned that, so definitely if it is. So on $50,000, if we do familiar with the screen, so say $50,000 worth. Place buy order. Must be less than 30. Oh, right. Oh, 50 Bitcoins. Hold on. Let's say 1. All right. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Well, if we did 50,000. This is EPC. Let's see, Bitcoin. Well, on $50,000, maybe it is a little. I don't know. I'll have to play with it, but let's be. Like I said, it is set up, so I appreciate you guys looking out for me and telling me about it. I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, no, it's going to definitely be an interesting week. And I see a lot of people. You guys all keep talking about the Dogecoin, whatever you want to call it. This is still like, I mean, you have to look at it for what it really is. It's still a make-believe coin that even the guy who invented the coin has come out and said it's a worthless, it's a joke. But, it keeps going up, because Elon Musk and people keep tweeting it and, doing all these things. But, this is just a, I don't know, it's like if enough people want to believe in something, it's going to go up in value. But, I think for actual hard-earned money to want to put it into a coin like that, I think you just got to be very, very, careful with it. It is towards the highs right now, at 7 cents. It was 1 cent. Now it's back up to the 7 cent range. If you look at the, when it had that little beep here, it's almost back up there. If everybody believes in it, but I don't know. Like I said, you throw $100, $1,000, and you don't care. Here's the thing: if you throw $700 at this thing and it goes back to a penny, your $700 is going to be worth $100. If you throw $700 at this and it goes to a dime, you make $300. I don't know if I think there's a lot better investments out there. And the other thing is, look at all the volume. It just doesn't really keep going. It just kind of with all the volume this has and the way other coins have moved, this thing would really take off. And they've said it's a joke, but I don't know. Like I said, if you guys want to believe in it, believe in it. Congratulations. Galvan up 11,000. Like I said, I would take that. I would take those profits off the table. What do you think Naked will do? That's a more intelligent question. I think Naked is going to come back this week. We bought, we've been buying it after hours and, every morning. It seems to always be up in the morning. So I don't know. Maybe if it's up 20, 30 cents in the morning, you dump it, then you buy it back during the day. But definitely be interesting, see how it does and stuff. Been doing great riding a rig up and down. That's great. Yeah, so many stocks this week, guys, have been doing good. And also at the end of today's show, I have a surprise for you guys. So new investor here, any tips? So just, number one tip, play smart, don't ever, just like gambling, the stock market's like a online casino. Just, make sure you play smart. Don't get over carried away in your positions and stuff. I sometimes do that. We did that with BlackBerry the other day, and it kind of bit us, but we still come back. I mean, we have made money four out of the 5 weeks we've made money, and we are over at this point in time, $931,000 we are up since the start of the year. So almost $1 million. I'm hoping we break the $1 million mark this week. So it should be good, but not like I said, we don't have a lot of news yet. Just because the markets aren't, the futures haven't started yet. Usually we do the show later in the day, but it would be in the middle of the Super Bowl. So I wanted to do it earlier for you guys. I have $500 to invest. Do you recommend CTYX? I like CTYX. Obviously, all these, I'm just sharing with you my trades. Our show is for entertainment purposes only. But it's up to you. If you only have $500 to put in the market, I wouldn't put it all into an over-the-counter stock. Penny stocks, CTYX could go to $1. You could have a home run, and CTYX can go back to 5 cents in a day also. So definitely have to be very, very careful. Raja, make a Super Bowl pick. I have a real tough one on this one because I think personally, I have no skin in the game. I didn't make a bet on it. I really honestly do not care which team wins. The only thing is, I definitely would like to see, Tampa, just so, Brady can just say, it wasn't coaching, it was him. But, the Chiefs are great. Can't think of the quarterback's name with an M. I'm horrible remembering names. It's hard to say. Honestly, if either team wins, I'll be very happy if either team wins. So may the best team win. But I don't know. It's a tough game. I mean, it's in Tampa. I'm shocked that the Chiefs are actually favored. They were favored by 3, I think, when I looked last. Mahomes, there we go. It was our other name. I couldn't think of his name. The Chiefs are favored by 3. But they're playing in Tampa. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. So hopefully the best team will win. Somebody said, "Are you gonna get a Dogecoin?" No. I'd rather throw my money in a slot machine. It's a better gamble. So, Raja, look up DPLS, Dark Pulse. Look at the tech and patent. Sure, take a look at that. Also, guys, don't forget about our Weeble challenge. Still have time to get into it. Lots of time to be in the Weeble challenge. You can anytime this month. You can start with $100. The link is pinned there, and I'll share the link here. Also, once you guys do have your Weeble account set up, make sure you submit on the link right here so that we know you are in the contest. You can join the contest the last day. I don't care. As long as we have you in there and you make the most money. Also, next week, we'll have a link up for people to start sending in how they're doing because we like to see how you guys are doing. So, yeah, here's one. This was fraction of a penny all the way to a penny now. I don't know anything about this stock. Dark Pulse, formerly Clever Marketing, is engaged in the development of security platforms. The company's principal security platform products include fiber-based monitoring system, ultra-high sensitivity sensors. The fiber-based monitoring system consists of hardware, software combinations that detects changes in structural integrity of infrastructure. Sounds amazing. Do not know anything about this one, but put on the list. These are the ones that are fun. For something that's a penny, fraction of a penny. Goes up a penny or two. You can make your money and put $1,000 into it. I want to go haywire. Frank, $5 super chat. OCGN. I was in at a good price and ended up selling too early. I made a decent profit, but I want back in. Where should I get back in? OCGN. Let's take a look for you. All right. Well, yeah, you definitely don't want to get on the 52-week high. Wow, after hours it really ran. Yeah, I mean, this is another one. I don't know what the news is on why it's running. Clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focused on discovering, developing, and commercializing a pipeline of therapies for eye disease. So they must have some good news out on that. I don't know. That's tough. Obviously, if you, without knowing the news on it, if there is bigger news, it could go up a lot higher. Especially being up $3, going up $2 during the day and another $3 after hours. I mean, so unless they have a drug that's approved and cleared, but yeah, I would wait for. I would see what it does Monday, and see if you get back in around that $3-4 range. But I mean, it looks like it was about $2-3, and then it just once it from 30 cents, then it took off. So there's so many of these Biogen and therapeutic and companies out there that basically what happened is because there's so much money in the marketplace now and people are playing all this stuff is they're just looking for any of these stocks to just go they're just looking for any of this stuff that's a couple of pennies, dime, 20, 30 cents, and they're just pumping them because everybody's big on therapeutics and electric vehicles and all that stuff. Broke miner, do you own any Bitcoin? We do. We have $48,995 worth of Bitcoin. And next Sunday live, we'll be doing another, now we have over 49,000 worth. We'll be doing another $50,000 live buy. So look, I mean, it's crazy how fast it moves. Bitcoin a little while ago was 38,500, now 38,578. So Dogecoin, see where that's back, still at 7 cents, 7.6. Keeps going climbing. So if you believe in miracles, you can believe. There's the Coinbase. I'll show you guys. I always forget sometimes when you guys can't see the screen. Sorry about that. So Raj, any thoughts on Ethereum? I mean, here's the thing. Ethereum and stuff. Look at the percentage of moves. If you want to own more of something, you can buy Ethereum. But I mean, Bitcoin, I think at the end of the day, Bitcoin is going to be your long lasting, one to play. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. Bitcoin going down at halftime when Dogecoin commercial airs. So I actually don't even understand who paid for the Dogecoin commercial? I mean, did they pay for it? Because up until last week, their coin wasn't even worth anything. So I find it hard to believe that they're going to spend $5.5 million on a 30-second commercial. So I don't know. SB, people are saying 100K on Bitcoin. People are saying 100K, 200K, crazy numbers. That's why we are going to buy $50,000 a month of Bitcoin every month on the same day, every month like clockwork. And at the end of the year, we are going to see how we did. And hopefully it comes down throughout the year. But hopefully at the end of the year, it's at an all-time high. What is your sell limit on Jaguar? So I will probably start selling some off around 350. Most of my between all my accounts, I have almost 160,000 shares of it. I'm into it at about $3.80. So, but this is one. It's a SPAC play. When it goes, it can go. We've watched it go up to $4.70 in a day or 50 cents. So when it goes, it's good. We'll know it. Sometimes this news takes a while. Same with CCIV. Tomorrow, if we don't have a deal, I'm sure. Here's the thing. Everybody's gonna be hyped up. This commercial today. There'll be all the rumors tomorrow. Talk about it. and it'll probably be up on the open. And if there's no deal announced tomorrow, it'll probably end the day down a couple of points. So definitely be interesting. So Elon Musk is paying for the commercial. I don't know. You know, what people have to be very careful of is, Elon Musk, obviously, if he's the richest person in the country or in the world almost, you have to be very careful. He has those billions of dollars to throw at something, kind of like me. Honestly, I'm not Elon Musk level, but you know what? If like Dogecoin, $1,000 to throw away at it, who cares? At 7 cents. And it goes to $1, great. It's a great investment. It goes back to a penny. I lost $700 or $300. Whatever. Yeah, I lost $700. If I put $1,000 in and it goes back to the penny, I lose, or $800, whatever, $850. You have that money to throw around. What Elon Musk doesn't realize is he's doing these things just like the Reddit board, the Wall Street Bets group, and people are buying into them. I feel really bad for these people. This, some person out there owns this at $70 because of Elon Musk's tweet. So here would be my point to you. If you believe in Elon Musk and you think he's the greatest, why didn't you buy Signal? And why didn't you buy Signal at $70, at $60, at $50? Because somebody did. This thing, on the day it went to that all-time high, $70.85. This was a 3-cent stock, 10-cent stock. I don't know. When he tweeted, it was 25 cents, 50 cents. He's going to claim he wasn't tweeting about this stock. He was tweeting about something else. But real people lost a lot of money in this. And, like I said, if you were the guy who got that tweet last and you're the guy who pulled the trigger and you bought 1,000 shares at $70,000, you're down to $2,000 right now. That's a big loss. So, definitely you definitely need to watch it. But you know what? Like I said, there's a lot of stuff you can jump on the money trains. Just like last week, we were day trading on Friday. We day traded GameStop, and I think it was up. We had money, and also we were down, $45,000 before we knew it, and we came right back. So I definitely think you just got to be careful. Definitely be careful. Andy says, Roger, they recommended me a new one, DSS. Well, don't know anything about it. When you guys do put stuff about stocks you like, or if you have information on them, let me know why they recommend it. Let me know what you think is good about it. Let me know, because a lot of these stocks have no news out unless we, go to specific sites on them and stuff. But, it's like I tell people, there's 1,000 of these, stocks under $1, between a penny and $1. There's thousands of them that we can pick. It's just a matter of enough people buying into it. And, people say, oh, the short squeeze. There's nobody shorting a penny stock. There's nobody, if the stock's 2 cents, there's nobody who's open position shorting it, 10 million shares, hoping it goes, to a tenth of a penny. So you gotta be careful. And also you always have to remember this. And this is what I told everybody, even like with, the GameStop stuff, and these other ones is there's people who have a lot more money than me and you will ever dream of having. Trust me, I'd love to have that money and do something with it, but they have a lot more than us, and they're a lot smarter than us, and they can manipulate these markets a lot better than we could ever think about doing. And that's one of the big reasons I always play Apple. Now, Apple is very interesting because it's so large. They can't really manipulate it. It's a very good company. So what we do, selling the puts behind it, it's a very safe and lucrative play on it. And they're not really, the market makers really not getting affected by it because they actually have people who own the stock who are actually they're matching it up. But when these other stocks get all lopsided, there's no market maker. The market maker's taking the risk on their own, and that's where these things get a little crazy. So one thing you have to really watch on this is, like I said, these people have a lot more money than we will all of us combined. Unless Elon Musk is watching this right now, these people have a lot more money than all of us combined. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that in a negative way about us. But they can do a lot more powerful things in these markets than we can, like have brokerage firms raise margin requirements to 800%, make you do this 300%, charge you 71% interest to short a stock. And they're going to manipulate it to get the stock where they want it to do. They can't do that with Apple. Apple, they can't say tomorrow, Apple is 200% margin requirement, or no more marginable stock on Apple or this. But what they do, and this is what they did this week, and that's why I didn't write any contracts yet. I do have some contracts in some other accounts, but here, we'll pull up a chart on this for you guys to see. But this is what they do. And some of it is Apple is less volatile right now, just because I think it's in a range where it belongs. Earnings are out. There's not a lot of big news in the market that could really shake it. But this is dangerous, and this is where you can get sucked in and really lose a lot of money really quickly is right here. So Apple is at 136, or 136.76. So let's say 136. Well, Apple can move 3 points in a day, and look at these premiums: 30 cents, 40 cents, 59 cents. So, I mean, to make any money, you basically would have to write the 136 for the week. So let's say we wrote 1,000 contracts for $150,000. That's a huge risk. I mean, Apple at 136.75, you only have a $2.25 movement to make money. Normally, we could sit 7 points, we could sit down here at the 130, and that would be $1. So what they do is they suck you in because you start doing this. So they get on, they think these market makers, these guys aren't idiots. They know what they're doing. They want to make their money back. So they suck you in. They say, all right, well, let's just do the we normally do. Or they get you up here and you come in here at this 134 for 82 cents. And Apple goes to 133 this week. You just lost 18. If you had 1,000 contracts of Apple and you're trying to make $82,000 and Apple closes at 133, that is now worth, you're down $18,000 for the week. So this is where it gets really tough. The premiums aren't really there. That's why, like on CCIV, it has such a nice premium. So sometimes you want to shop premiums that are going to make the sense where you can really get some money. Obviously, there's a lot more risk, but CCIV, they're going to do something. Whether it happens tomorrow, I'd love for it to happen tomorrow, but whether it happens tomorrow or not, it's not a big deal. But it's where this stock has a nice base. And I remember looking at the 1750s when the stock was around $22, and these were like $3. And the other problem is, you have a 2-week waiting period. It's only monthly trading right now. So that is a long period. So that's why if there is some profits, we took some profits off the 25s that we sold. But if you look at these, I mean, here's the thing. If you have some big balls, right to 30s at $3.80, right? 1,000 contracts for 380 grand. If this thing is above 30, I mean, this, right to 40s, the thing's at $35, $10. If the thing takes off and goes to $50 and you can get $10, write 1,000 of them you can make $1 million in a week, and you don't need that much money to lay out. So it's pretty crazy what the, what you can do. But I also, here's the other thing where you can play it really safe. Even the 1250 or the 15. We know this thing, even if there's no deal on Lucifer, this thing's going to sit at 15 or 20 bucks, somewhere in there. You could write, for 2 weeks, you could write these. It's a really good premium. And that's the other thing. Like if you go out, let's say you went out, if you want to really go out 40 days or, longer, but it just is tough when you go out that long and there's so much time. So I'm hoping on Monday, tomorrow, I'm hoping for a little rally in the morning. Everything looks good. And, it pops up and stuff. Michael, can you explain what a contract is? What an option contract is 100 for every contract. One contract is 100 shares of stock. So you can buy a put or a call or play it however you want, but a contract is equal to 100 shares of stocks. Thoughts on Doge, whatever you want to call it. Like we've said, and we keep saying, it's. I think it's a dud. I think. I think it's going to. If they have a Super Bowl commercial, and it could go to 10 cents, 12 cents. I don't know. It could go to 20 cents. At the end of the day, one is a lot of platforms don't have it easily available to trade, and two, what is the value of it? I mean, the guy who invented the coin said it was a joke, as a meme coin. Like, it'd be one thing if the guy who invented the coin actually had a business model behind the coin, but he said it's a joke. I I take it as a joke. Like I said, if you have money to throw, or you have some of that FU money and you're bored, try it. If you find a place to buy it. Seth, Raj, if you have $100 to throw out 1 or 2 stocks, what would you throw it at? Well, you're doing the Weeble challenge that we have. Because all you need is $100. That's all you can play with, and you get the 4 free shares of stock when you sign up. And I just put the links out there for you guys. That's tough. $100 is very tough. You could buy 1 share of something for, you try Ford Motor Company for 10 shares. If it goes up $1, you can make $10, but it's very hard. I mean, if you want to really gamble it, that's where you can look at some of the OTC stuff, some of the, buy some, like we said, you can buy some of these things, $10 worth of, a 5-cent stock and hope it goes to 15 cents and you make $20. It's very tough. And that's why that's why I'm excited to see what people do in this Weeble challenge, because there's going to be some very interesting stuff. I mean, maybe you buy 1 option contract of something, and you hit the right stock, some $5 stock, you buy 1 contract, it goes to $10 and, the contract's worth, your $100 is worth 500. So it's definitely tough but big shout out to all our YouTube sponsors in the house today. Thank you guys for your extra support of the channel. And of course, all my Patreon sponsors. You guys, so the Patreon members get access to my trades in real time. That's right. In real time, they know what I'm doing in real time. As soon as I make a trade, I post it there. Over 120 of you guys now. So thank you so much. And keep sending the encouragement. We have now a private Patreon Facebook group. A lot of you guys made a lot of money last week on my picks and stuff. So congratulations, guys. I also promised you something. I was going to show you guys something today. So this may make a weird noise because I'm going to have to log on to my other phone. Hold on here. I'll do this for you guys. So if this makes a weird noise, just sit tight because hold on. Let's see here. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Let's see. I guess we'll have to do it. We'll do it this way. So like I said, it makes a weird noise. Don't worry. All right. We're gonna go to this. We got 2 Rajas. All right. So come with me, guys. I told you I was going to show you something really cool. So give you guys a sneak peek at the new studio that we have coming. So I want you guys to, you're going to be the first to see this. It's coming along really nicely. Hopefully it'll be open hoping about the next week or 2. And then we have great sound systems and everything. So this is going to be the new studio. When you come in, the nice lighting, all the sound stuff. You got these high-end microphones and stuff, so it should be pretty cool. So I'll be sitting here. We'll have some monitors here. We're just getting it all put together, figuring out all the lighting and stuff. Very expensive to set up. Anything would be so awesome, but coming together. So wanted to give you guys. I promised you guys we'd do a little. We're trying to figure out the lighting and stuff. This whole room we'll have a before and after. It was a whole we had this whole room was just full of junk. So we had to empty it all out, clear it all up. But it's coming along nicely. So excited to have the whole studio going once we have it all. But it should be fun. So wanted to show you that. So like I said, if it makes a weird noise right here, don't worry. Hold on. I'm back. How was that? So that's going to be the new studio coming along, guys. Told you guys we've been working on it. So that's what we've been up to. But hey, I hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl today. I wish I could give you guys a better pick for the game, but like I said, may the best team win. I think it's going to be a close game, obviously a 3-point spread. It's going to be very interesting. If you are in the Weeble challenge or you're just signing up, anytime this month you can get in. So obviously if you start on the first day of the month, you have a better chance of it. But honestly, you can start the last day of the month, the 27th, and hit the right stock. And I don't know, you put $100 in some, stock at a dime and it goes to $1 that day, you may win the contest. And it's just for fun, it's for bragging rights. We want to see who the best trader is out there. If you haven't subscribed yet to me on YouTube, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you click the follow button and the little like button so you get notified when we go live. But hey, guys, have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy the game. And I'll see you guys after the close of the market tomorrow with hopefully a big winning day on CCIV. Take care.